Hey everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode.
We're so happy to have you back. Now on to the show. Welcome back everyone, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Sydney, bringing you this week's news and upcoming events. Airport High School hosted its Running Home Week in celebration of spring sports. Among the sports were baseball, track, soccer, and others. Thank you Airport Student Government for putting this together. BC hosted Mr. Bearcat this past Saturday and raised over $3,000 for charity. Congratulations to Joseph Bookmeyer for winning Mr. Bearcat and all others that competed. Congratulations to the Brooklyn Casey High School Student Council for completing their annual canned food drive, collecting over 12,000 cans.
Dr. Wade hosted his monthly virtual and community engagement session this past Wednesday, May 5th. Hope you tuned in. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, Busby Creative Arts Academy is participating in nationals for archery. Congratulations team and good luck.
The CDC reports that as of Monday, May 3rd, the level of community transmission is substantial, whereas the social vulnerability index remains low to moderate.
As of today, there are only 6 more weeks until summer. I know I can't wait.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's news. See you next week.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Lex2be Cribs.
I'm Brock.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Bradlyn. This week we're here to check out Miss Reed's cool crib. Let's go.
Hi Lex2, welcome to my crib. Come on into our 7th and 8th grade science room. Here you'll first see the students' favorite part of my room, which is the back area where we have lights which do change. So we can make them flashing on a big day or fading in and out. This is definitely their favorite part, by far. Back here they have all kinds of cool things to look at, books we use. This is where I keep some of my most prized possessions and elements as my 7th graders move into chemistry. Here's kind of the materials and Mary's area of former students and my teachers. As we go around, this is a new side that's just got started with my favorite flower, sunflowers. We're gonna hang some student work. Here's our library with our little plant lamps, which we love. All right, if it gets too dark in here, because I like it calm and dark, they can take a plant to their desk and just, hey, there we go. I had to find the right leaf. Here's the queen's throne. This is where I work. This is where papers get turned in. This is where the magic happens. Of course, here we have some lights as well that change, but this is by far everyone's favorite setting because this one setting changes and gets all the colors. And then as you're heading out, you have information about me and Northside and Lexington 2 here. We have our books that we're reading. And we have our calendar with all of our important days, birthdays, test days, and some more vocabulary as we leave. Thank you for visiting. Come back anytime. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's sports update. I'm Peyton.
And I'm Dylan. Starting off with BC, boys varsity soccer won their first playoff game against Crestwood with a score of 7-1. BC varsity baseball plays tonight to secure the 2nd seed of the playoffs. Good luck.
And moving to Airport, girls varsity soccer beat Manning with a score of 1-0. BC and Airport students be on the lookout for fall 2021 sports conditioning information.
Now join Sydney and I as we take an in-depth look at the rivalry between BC and Airport.
Since 1966, Airport High School and Brooklyn Casey High School have withheld a long and legendary rivalry that has been passed down through generations. The Airport Eagles and the Brooklyn Casey Bearcats have gone head-to-head in athletics, education, fundraising, and overall school spirit. Although aspects of the rivalry have changed over time, one aspect remains true: the competitiveness between the two schools.
I will say that it has been fierce through the years. It has been a fierce rivalry. Any good rivalry is fierce. I mean, you feel strongly for your school and you want them well represented in everything, not just sports, but chorus, band, any kind of talent that labels you a Bearcat or an Eagle there is a rivalry there, even if they try to play it off like it's not.
We asked several Lex2 employees and students what the rivalry looks like in their perspective.
So as a student, of course, I was very one-sided. I was very go airport just because I was a student there. But then when I became a teacher, it became more about just good, healthy competition and making sure everybody was safe and had a good time and nobody got hurt.
Well, I know it goes back a long time, and growing up in this area, it's been a fun games to go to throughout the years as I was growing up, and like now getting to playing them, it's really cool to experience that.
It's great for the community. It's a friendly rivalry, but it's very much competitive and intense. You have a lot of people who played here and played at BC whose kids are coming through, and now even grandchildren are coming through. So it's a long-lasting rivalry that's been nothing but good for the community.
I will say this, is that as much as I love BC High School, I still love the students of Lexington too, and I want Airport to do well. I don't mind them being second.
On November 11, 1966, the Eagles and the Bearcats faced off in football for the first time in their shared complex, District Stadium. Since then, BC built their own football field, Fort Knox Stadium. Since 2004, BC has won 13 football games, while Airport has won 18. The most current matchup is with a BC win of 51-0.
In girls tennis, the Bearcats took the win. In swimming, the Bearcats also took the win. In volleyball, the Eagles took the win. In men's basketball, the Bearcats took the win. In girls basketball, the Eagles took the win. In men's soccer, the Bearcats took the win. In girls soccer, the Bearcats also took the win. In varsity baseball, the Eagles took the win. And finally, in varsity softball, the Bearcats took the win. During rival games, the dynamic between the two teams can become heated. Now hear from different students and staff if they consider the rivalry to be friendly or fierce.
I have friends at both places. I know a lot of people from Airport and BC, obviously. So that part of it, like off the field, is friendly, but as soon as you get on the field, it's like a different type of mindset, and especially them being your rivals, you like to go as hard as you can against them. So tempers can flare, stuff can happen, you know, that's just how it is in a rivalry.
I think that the rivalry can be very competitive, but I wouldn't go as far to say that it's like unfriendly. So I think, you know, everyone needs competitiveness within high school. You know, how else are you going to be motivated to do anything?
You think about the hundreds and hundreds of competition games we've had between BC and Airport. I maybe can count 4 or 5 times. So I would think 95 to 97%. It's a great rivalry, and usually we've had some problems. It's been because of the adults, not the children. The children have done a great job of keeping this rivalry friendly, but yet competitive and intense.
At times, the rivalry may seem intense or aggressive, but in the end, it's a friendly competition of who earns bragging rights.
The rivalry's there, and we pick about it a lot, but at the end of the day, we're all Lexington family, and I feel like that's the pride thing that comes out of it, is that still you can be supportive of the other team. Again, like I said, as long as they're second, I'm good.
Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode.
We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you here next week.